Hello everyone, this is Abhijit Misra and welcome to this new video. In this video, I'll be discussing about how to become rich by investing your money in national pension system. How much wealth you can create? As per me, you can around create 6.5 crores of wealth by investing your money in national pension system. That too also by investing 1.2 lakhs per annum. Is it practically possible or not possible? I'll be discussing about in this video. So here the assumption is basically what I'm understanding. Many of the people who are watching this video, they don't know what is the meaning of national pension system or national pension scheme. So I'll be discussing a little about that, and then after we'll come to the conclusion. We'll just show the computation how a person can achieve or how a person can build a wealth of around 6.5 crores by investing his money in national pension scheme. Okay, so let's come to my screen and yeah. So what I'll be discussing about, I'm just going to discuss what is the meaning of NPS. So NPS is a retirement savings scheme launched by Government of India with an object to secure the life of one individual financially after the retirement. So first thing, what is the meaning of NPS? NPS is basically a retirement savings scheme. National pension system is purely for the retirement savings scheme. This is not for any other purpose, which is launched by and regulated by the Government of India, which is launched and regulated by the central government. Okay, with an object to secure the life of an individual financially. Secure the life of an individual financially. That means after the retirement, so what government is trying to do actually, government is trying to secure your financial like health after the retirement. That is basically they're doing through this NPS. Okay. Second thing is basically what benefit I'll get if I'm investing my money in the national pension scheme. First of all, the tax benefit. So under section 80 CCD 1 and 2, in both the things or in both the sections, normally we get a tax benefit by investing your money in national pension system. Okay, which is basically, you can say, in addition to that 80C bala deduction, which is 1,50,000. Okay. So first thing is 80CCD1. What is 80CCD1? As per this law, if a person is investing his money in national pension system, which is basically like every year he is investing, in such a case he will get a deduction of around 50K. Okay, so that means if you are coming under 30% slab, in such a case you are saving a tax of around 15,000, or which is basically 30% of 50,000, that is basically 15,000. That's the first thing. Second thing is basically whenever if you're working in a private like company, in such a case you can ask to your employer to deduct certain amount of money and deposit your money in the national pension scheme, which will be deducted under section 80 CCD 2. Okay, two things. You're getting two benefit. One is basically under 80 CCD 1 and basically second is basically under 80 CCD 2. So 80 CCD 1 is basically if the employee is on his own behalf only investing the money in the national pension scheme. Okay, 80 CCD 2 is basically if the employer is deducting the money, which is basically 10% of basic salary plus dearness allowances or DA. So that is the basically two benefit you are getting. So again I'll be repeating what benefit you are getting. So if you are investing your money in the national pension system, in such a case you are getting a tax benefit, or the amount whatever you are investing in the national pension system, that is getting deducted from your gross total income. So due to that your like taxable income is getting reduced. That is the first benefit you are getting. Okay, next like point will come. So who is basically managing the funds? Okay, so there are basically different types of pension fund managers are responsible for managing your money, which is basically highly regulated. So what is happening actually, whenever you are opening a national pension scheme or you are opening an account under the NPS, in such a case you have to choose a fund manager. So this is basically regulated by or managed by State Bank of India, HDFC Bank, and there are plenty number of banks who are basically managing. You have to choose a fund manager, but I'll recommend all of you to choose a PSU bank, which is basically more secure as compared to private bank. So in my case I have selected State Bank of India. That's what you need to keep in your mind. Okay, so next thing so next thing is basically what's your money is, where your money is invested. Okay, so your money may be invested in the equity market, debt market, or government security or corporate bond. These are basically the asset class where your money is getting deposited or your money is getting invested. Again, second thing, you can choose actually how much percentage of money you want to allocate to the equity and how much percentage of your money you want to allocate to the debt. So that also you can choose. That option is also available in the NPS system. That is one of the point. And second thing, or last thing, how much return you can expect a return of around 8 to 12% per annum. Why 8 to 12% is? Take the example, you are a conservative investor and you are allocating 90% of your money to debt instrument and like 10% of your money to the equity instrument. In such a case, you should not expect more than 8% return, because government security you may get around 6 to 7% and corporate bond you may get around like 10%. Same manner in equity you may get around 12 to 15%. So due to that, you should not expect overall return around 8%. But if you are an aggressive investor, if you can allocate 60% of your money to the equity and 40% of your money to the debt, in such a case, aramse you can earn around 12% return. That is one of the things. So these are basically the broader picture what I want to give, so that you will get an understanding what is the meaning of NPS, who manage your fund, tax benefit, and also expected return, how much return normally you can expect. And next, what we are going to do actually, we are taking certain assumptions. So what we are doing actually, I'll be showing how a person or you can build a wealth of around 6.5 crores by investing your money in the national pension system. फर्स्ट assumption, you are starting the NPS at the age of 25. तो आप 25 साल में आपका NPS स्टार्ट कर रहे हो. That is the first assumption. Second assumption, every month you are going to invest 10,000 rupees. That means for 12 months you will be investing around 1,20,000 rupees per annum in the national pension scheme. Second thing. Third thing is basically, as you are starting your investment at the age of 25, you will keep the investment, or you will be investing the money till the date you are becoming 60. That means you have a time horizon of around 35 years. That is basically 60 minus 25, that is basically 35 years. So these are basically the broad assumptions. Based on that, I will be showing how to create such a big wealth by investing your money in national pension scheme. So let's come to my screen, and let's come to my so I'm using the ET Money app and the NPS calculation application. So what assumption I told, actually I want to invest 10,000 rupees per month. ओके, पर मंथ मेरे को कितना इन्वेस्ट करना है भाई? 10,000 इन्वेस्ट करना है पर annum. मेरे को इन्वेस्ट करना है अराउंड 1,20,000 रुपए. ओके, am I a aggressive investor? No, I'm not an aggressive investor. I'm a moderate investor. That means I'll be allocating around 60% of my money to the equity and 40% of money to the government and corporate bond. That is all. And what is my current age? Assumption is basically my current age is around 25 years. Okay, here you come. Okay, so what is happening actually, 10,000 rupees money you are investing, and you are investing as a moderate investor. You are starting your investment journey at the age of 25. How much money basically you are investing? You are investing only 42 lakhs. But how much gain you are making? If the money is getting compounded at the rate of like 12%, that is around 6.08 crores. Total how much money you will be getting at the time of maturity? 6.4 crores. But there are certain point you need to consider. You can't withdraw everything, but still that money will be available in your account. You can withdraw certain amount of money, and also you have to keep certain amount of money as a corpus where you will get the annuity every year. Okay, so right now you can see, by investing 10,000 rupees and generating a 12% return for 35 years, you are generating a wealth of around 6.5 crores. Which is practically possible. And I am showing this is the computation, and there is no error actually in this computation. This is actually practically it's possible. You can create a wealth of around 6.5 crores. Yes, 6.5 crores at the age of 60. But you can see one thing, from the period 25 to 35, actual growth is happening in the wealth in this period actually. So you need to remember one thing, the majority benefit you are getting because you are starting early, you are starting at the age of 25 and you are putting your money. So due to that, actually this benefit you are getting. Now the second question will come to everybody's mind, ki yeah Vijit, already I am at the age of 28 or 30, then what's the use of this video? This is not useful for me. In this case, I'll tell you, if you are the what I can say, senior most person in your family, then if you have a younger brother, younger sister, tell him or her to start the journey at the age of 25. If she or he is joining the job at the age of 25, start the journey that time. Then she can at least create, or he can at least create this amount of wealth. Second thing, if you are at the age of 30, so take the example, I am at the age of 30 and I want to invest right now. Then how much I'll generate? Even if you are at the age of 30, you are putting your money monthly around 10,000 rupees and in a moderate investment plan, still you are able to create a wealth of 3.5 CR, which is not a small amount of money, boss. If you can create a wealth of 3.5 CR and you can hold that money, you can do many things actually. At the age of 60, if you are getting a corpus of around 3.5 CR, aram se you can spend the rest life aram se, peacefully, financially at least peacefully. सेकंड क्वेश्चन में कहा भाई अभिजीत माई एज इज ऑलरेडी 35, तो मेरा तो कुछ नहीं हो सकता। भाई अभी देख लेते हैं 35 अगर आपका हो जाता है, टेक द एग्जाम्पल योर एज इज 35, even if your age is 35 and you are putting the money for next 25 years, still you are in a position to create the wealth of around 1.9 crores, which is not a small amount of money. Aram se you can create that wealth. Okay, then practically creating the wealth by using the national pension scheme is possible, and I am showing you this is practically possible. Second scenario or last scenario what I am going to show, भाई अभिजीत प्रैक्टिकल तो भाई 12% जनरेटिंग फ्रॉम द एनपीएस इज नॉट पॉसिबल. ओके, देन आई एम थिंकिंग कि भाई 10% आई कैन क्रिएट और 10% रिटर्न आई कैन जनरेट और द एनपीएस कैन जनरेट. स्टिल इफ यू आर स्टार्टिंग योर जर्नी एट द एज ऑफ 25 एंड योर एनपीएस इज जनरेटिंग a return of around 10%, which is basically bringing a wealth of around 3.8 crore, which is not a small amount of money. So practically what I'm trying to say, it is possible. Again, I'm trying to say it is possible to create a wealth by investing your money in the national pension scheme or national pension system. Don't underestimate that one. So what I'm suggesting actually, start the journey, start the investment right now and create a huge amount of wealth. Tell me one thing, practically generating 10% return not possible. Your fixed deposit itself is giving a return of around 7%. If you can allocate around 30% of your portfolio to the equity, they themselves can generate at the end a rate of around like 15% or more than at least 12 or 13%. After that, if you combine all the things, 10% return is possible, practically possible. That means creation of wealth by investing your money in the national pension scheme is practically possible. That you have to keep in your mind and start your journey as soon as possible, as early as possible. So thank you so much for watching. In my next video or in the consecutive videos, I'll be bringing one video. I'll be talking about end to end about the NPS, like what are the key features, key things what you need to know about the NPS. So please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.